How about a virtual hug? Do you want a hug? I could use one. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I needed that. Today, I'm going to talk about health. Now, don't go anywhere, okay? Watch it all the way to the end and subscribe, okay? But I want to do some reminders of things that are going to keep us feeling good. Because don't you want to feel good? I mean, I know I do. I've heard people say, I love this. People say, well, you're going to die of something anyways. Well, guess what? In my experience, and I've worked in nursing homes before and in hospital situations, usually people don't just die, okay? They linger. They linger and they are in pain and they don't feel well and they become isolated because they're inside of their home by themselves because they can't get around very well. It's not a pretty sight and it's not a good subject, but the good subject is the health, keeping a healthy lifestyle. So let's go. Let's talk about this, okay? Don't go anywhere. Okay, number one. Seriously, it's up here. Keeping a healthy, positive attitude. Keeping a positive attitude. Surviving and working and thinking in a higher frequency. Getting rid of your anger and your unforgiveness for yourself and for other people. So if you could just right now, just think about it. Who are you angry at right now? Think of somebody, and if a few people come in mind, write them down on a piece of paper. Okay, and when this is over, I want you to really concentrate and pray about this and forgive them. It's over. It's done with. It doesn't matter anymore. So do it for yourself. And you might say, well, they don't deserve to be forgiven. It doesn't matter. They're off living their life and hopping around and enjoy. And you're back here not wanting to forgive them for something that you feel that they did to you, whether it's imagined or real. And you're causing yourself misery, and you're causing yourself some negative feelings in your whole being. So I say you need to get rid of your anger and you need to be forgiving, okay? Just, even if you have to just say, I forgive everybody in the whole darn world. Right? Even the waitress who was rude to me, or the cashier who didn't do her job and then I got mad at her. Those are the little things that really hold us down. So a good, positive smile, positive attitude. That's really number one. That's going to keep you very healthy. Okay? Number two. Agua, water, yes. Let me take a drink. Now, I'm not going to even attempt to tell you how much liquid you need in your body because it really depends on your weight, your size, things like that. But I will tell you what I do in the morning. I just do it, and before I drink my coffee, because I read that you don't want to put coffee in your system on an empty stomach. And that does make sense, because it can make you feel bad because of people yapping out here in the parking lot. But I do enjoy feeling good in the morning, and if sometimes I'll forget. I'll just get busy and I've got a lot of things to do in the morning. I made my coffee and start drinking it without realizing that I didn't take my emergency first. And it's a little packet of vitamin C with other vitamins in it. And then I drink my water. So I normally drink, okay, I won't fib about it. I usually drink about this much. I don't do it all anymore. I drink about this much water. I think this is 32 ounces. So I'm probably drinking about 28 ounces. Yeah. So that's okay. And maybe that's about like 4 to 5 cups of water. That's not that big a deal. But I do it first thing because what it does is it forces your liver, your kidneys, but especially your liver, because all night long, during the night, during the evening, and during the night, it's been processing food and all the toxins that they're injecting into our foods. We're in America. They're trying to kill us, everybody. I don't know if you know that or not. We've got a lot of toxins in our food. So what happens is when you drink the water, it gets it going, right? And your liver gets water in there, and it secretes and moves through your body all the chemicals, the toxins, and the stuff that it's been cleansing out. Isn't that cool? I mean, think about it. Try it. Because I bet you're going to start feeling better. Don't you? I mean, really seriously, don't you want to feel good? I mean, I know I do. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want it to show on my face, my skin, my nails, my hair, everything. I want to exude health. I mean, it's just, you're more beautiful that way. I mean, really, they say that beauty is from the inside out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It is. It's from the inside out. You know what? Remember the old saying, garbage in, garbage out? What's the same? Yes, it's the same. So water. Now, I've been consuming a large liquidy wet diet. I've been doing more soups. And I've been doing softer foods too. Soups, things that are easy on my stomach, and I've been going with a lot less processed foods. I don't do processed foods. I've been doing a lot of the smoothies. I bought a bullet, a magic bullet. It's one of those things that you turn upside down, you screw it in, you put your stuff in, you turn upside down, and you put it in this blender, and it blends. It's called the Bullet. And I bought one of those, and I've been doing that for my, I guess you'd call it supper, for my dinner, my late dinner. And I don't eat that late. I usually do it around like 4, and then I'm done. I'm done with eating. I've been really making sure that I'm making tea at night. Like after I do the bullet, then I make some tea, and I let it brew for an hour or so. I just kind of let it sit here and brew. And I've been doing 2 cups of coffee, but I've been doing so many other liquidy things. Okay, so I can't really tell you how much water you should be drinking, because if you want to look it up, if you want to Google it, say just type in how much water should I drink per day, and they'll give you different websites, and they can also do a calculator by what's your weight, what's your height, maybe they go age. I don't know if that would matter for water, but yeah, and then just see how many liquids you should be getting. But I'll tell you, water, you need water for your skin. They say we're like 70% water, aren't we? We need it for our blood. We need it for our skin. We need it for every organ in our body. Your skin will start drying up. Your face will become dried up. Yeah, kind of sunken in a little bit. The skin just won't hang very well. So you need it for your people say, well, you need it for your kidneys. Oh yeah, but you need it for your liver. You need it for your heart. You need it for your lungs. You need it probably for your spleen. You need it for your ovaries, your testicles. I don't know. For all of our private parts. Ooh, we need liquid. We're liquidy people, right? Yeah, we're liquidy. Yes. That was, at Raves, people always did that. That was this liquid. We're liquidy. I know. So we need to get the water. Okay, that's first positive attitude. Start living your life in a more positive manner. Not being angry, not getting angry, no road rage. Just be more loving towards other people. Just forgive them. Everybody's under a lot of stress. So we have to forgive them. If we can be on a higher plane frequency, we have to forgive and just say, they're probably not having a good day. We don't know what they're going through. I mean, don't let people just step on you all over the place, but hold your own, but doing it in a loving manner. And then the second one is water. Now, exercise. Yes, I do have weights in here and exercise. I keep, these are 5-pounders. And, I could just sit here and watch a movie. I could park it up there and I could do some weights. Yes, weights. And you don't need heavy weight stuff. Girls, maybe for guys, maybe, I don't know. But for girls, we can deal with 5-pound weights. We just do more reps, okay? And we tire out the muscles and it kind of builds them up. So exercise. We need to exercise. You need to walk. I'll tell you another thing that walking is really good for is getting the intestines cleaned out and moving on out every day. If we don't walk, and that goes for your pets too, if we don't walk, we're not going to have bowel movements really easily. So we need to walk. There's all kinds of exercise, whatever exercise you want. But I will tell you, when you get past 60, I think it's even 50, if you don't do any weight-bearing exercises, do some weights, you can lose 3% of your muscle mass every year. And that's how people fall, and they break hips, they break arms, you lose your balance. You're just, The muscle really gives you strength, but it also protects your bones, your ligaments, your nerves, your tendons, and it protects them. It covers them up. So if you don't have that and you fall, of course you're going to break your shoulder. You break your knee, you break your hip, right? Okay, so exercise, whether it's joining Planet Fitness, whether it's getting on a walking program, go to senior center. If you're older, go to the senior center. They have exercise programs there. And then you can stay and have lunch with your friends and make friends. Socialization. There you go. There is number 4. Staying socialized and being with your friends. Even if it's online on Facebook, you need to connect up with your friends, okay? You can't just sit on your couch at home and not do anything. You have to have exercise. And you have to have some socialization, okay? What's the next one? Oh, yeah, eating. Eat. I say, eat like, you know what? Everybody has their own idea of their diet. What the diet, to me, a diet means what you put in your body. It doesn't mean like a certain diet, but your specific diet of the things that you eat. Some people are saying you just need meat, and you need a lot of red meat. You need like the carnivore diet, or I forget what it's called. I think there's different names for it. Caveman diet or something. I don't know. Biblical diet. But I say you need to do your own research for that, okay? Seriously, I am not going to go with one diet or the next. Let me know in comments if you are on a specific diet. And if you feel like it and you have time, let me know what the benefits, what the research is on the benefits of that particular type of a diet. The things that you're going to eat and why it's good for your body. You got the keto diet. You got veganism. You got vegetarianism. With me, I've done a lot of different ones. I've done keto before. I was a vegan, not for very long, but I think it was like 9 months. I know that doesn't sound very long, but that's a long time. And that's a tough diet to stick with. I've been vegetarian on and off. I said, I don't want to eat meat. I do eat meat now. And I would like to eat more red meat, actually, but it's kind of hard to find. It's just because I don't cook in here. So, and it's kind of expensive. Ooh. But what I do is I just make sure that I get a lot of protein, because if I'm going to the gym, I need the protein. In fact, what did I just see? Some article that said you cannot live without enough amino acids, and that's in your meats and your proteins. But you can live without, I think like vegetables or something like that. I forget how it was worded, but it did make sense. Yeah, I mean, Amino acids are very important, and you can do like beans and rice, legume and grains that make a complete. I think there's 9 amino acids, and beans, legumes have some of the amino acids, and grains have the other ones, and you put them together, and you've got complete. Okay, so, but I'm gonna say on the eating is eat lighter. You don't have to just like eating pounds and pounds of food, okay? Eat light. You don't have to eat so much. Yeah. And I think a lot of people are just eating too much. Now, as far as food goes, here's my advice. Get rid of the processed foods. And if we stop buying it, maybe they'll start making it and make better foods for us. If we stop eating all these injected foods with injected chemicals and toxins, and maybe if we stop, maybe they'll stop feeding it to us. But for right now, you have to take you have to make your personal choices, and don't buy a lot of processed foods. Just don't. Don't be eating the chips and the tortillas and all that stuff. It's just garbage. It's garbage in, garbage out. Okay, you know what processed foods are. I'm not even going to go into that. Okay. Also, I've heard that if anything over 350 calories per meal, and that's not a lot. I mean, seriously, that's not a lot. Really, your body really can't process those calories all at once. And anything more than, I forget how many, of protein, how many grams of protein you cannot process all in one meal. You just can't. You can't just say in one meal, I'm going to eat all my protein, I'm going to eat all my calories. Your body can't process. It'll dump most of it. It'll just get rid of it. It'll use the calories, but it won't get the nutrients out of it. It'll just store it as fat. So that's something to consider too. And if you want to do more research on that, just Google it, okay? Okay, skincare. I told you about the castor oil. Now, the reason that castor oil is so cool is that there's no toxins in it. It is really great. It has so many health benefits. I've already talked about them. I won't go into them. But let's face it. It's great oil for your face, for your skin. And guess what? It's toxic free. Do you know, like, some of these things that I have here? Oh my gosh, I know. I mean, what is this? Hyaluronic acid with retinol. I mean, ooh, it smells, you know there's chemicals in here. They say when a woman, like a businesswoman or a woman who works, and she walks out of the house, she has literally about 300 chemicals on her body by the time she gets ready and walks out of the house. Now, this is if you're so inclined. I'm not going to, make anybody feel like, ooh, this is what you have to believe, this or that, right? But if you're so inclined, I have to mention it. Pray and read the scripture every day, okay? Okay. Let's go with sleep. Oh my gosh. I don't care what anybody says. The sleep experts say, and there are sleep experts, they have studied sleep, dreaming, how it affects human health. You really do need at least 8 hours of sleep. I know you're going to say, no, I get by with that. I'm just going to say what the experts have said. You can Google it if you want to. 8 hours of sleep a night, okay? And if you lose sleep, you can't make it up, okay? You can't bank up a bunch of sleep and then go for 2 days without. No. If you don't have your REM, the dreaming, rapid eye movement, the dreaming phases of which happen throughout the night, if you don't have those every night and you don't have enough, you will start collecting more plaque in your brain. Dreaming and sleeping clean out the plaque that builds up in your brain, okay? So, and literally you can die from not having enough sleep. over time. If you don't get sleep, it will kill you. It really will. I don't have, like the scientific facts right in front of me. This is just an overall health, but you do need to get sleep. And I know this is really complicated. This is so complicated, you might not be able to get it. But here goes. In order to get enough sleep, you need to go to bed. Okay? Don't stay up all night. Go to bed. Just go to bed. There you go. And there is something that says when you sleep and you get sleep that goes with like the regular sun cycles. Like when the sun goes down, you start getting ready for sleep. When the sun comes up, you wake up. So there's where really optimal health can come in. And then I've got down, lastly, are vitamins. Why would you need vitamins? I've heard some people, in fact, I might get them, and that's okay. You can tell me what you want to tell me, as long as you're not rude about it. But I've heard some people say, oh my gosh, I've had doctors tell me that it's like throwing money, buying vitamins is like throwing money in the trash can. Well, I disagree, because our soil is so deficient of vitamins these days. And, I just heard another disturbing fact. Oh my gosh. Those sprayers, the misters in grocery stores, they're putting there's a chemical that's being sold to them that keeps them fresher. It's a chemical being sprayed, misting for all day, day after day on our vegetables. So that's really, yeah. And you can say, well, you wash it off, but I do believe that it can seep into our vegetables. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to start really demanding that they stop doing these things that really is harming our health. So I'm telling you these things about health so that, we already have so much going on bad. We have to counteract it with the best that we can do, like drinking good water and things like that. Filtered water, by the way. So let's get back to vitamins. I do believe that we do need to take vitamins. I've actually added on DHEA, and I do zinc. I do a multivitamin, and I do, it's like a complete multivitamin. I do D3, I do D, I do CQ10, something like that. And I also do vitamin for hair, skin, and nails. It's got like biotin in it, things like that. What other one? Oh, magnesium. Helps move everything through really well. Magnesium. And I'm now taking an omega-3, like a fish oil. Yeah. I'm doing my best. And I just want to, I think what I'm trying to do, I want to remind you. So you can pick all of these, or you can pick some of them. Any little bit is going to help so that you can feel good. Now you can say, we're all going to die. It doesn't really matter. But let me remind you again, that might be true. But not everybody just says, oh, they feel good, and then all of a sudden they collapse and die. Oh no, they go through pain, they go through diseases, and they linger for years and years and years. Then you become dependent on your children or whoever is going to take care of you, okay? And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. As we are getting older, everybody, and this goes for young. If you're younger and you're watching this, good for you, because these are things that you can stave off, for a while and be healthy. So, okay, I think I've got it. If you have anything to add, please do. Let's get a conversation going, okay? Until tomorrow, please subscribe. Thank you. Go to minivanlee.com and check it out. If you want to support me and give me a gift, it's right there. And I got the book, How to Live in a Minivan, The Minivan Lee Way. Type in Minivan Lee on Amazon and it will come up. Okay? Okay, till tomorrow, everybody. I love you guys. Stay healthy. Drink your water. Okay? And let's stay positive. Like saying things like, I love you. Well, guess what? I love you. Bye.
All right, subscribe to the Minivan Lee Show.
We're new members. Your airplane trip. There you go.
Is it still going? I'm so embarrassed.
Come on, Jenny.